Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi guys, my name is Cyndy Claudya Halim. My student ID number is 200059056. I am from Padang State University Manajemen major. Good morning everyone. Welcome to my presentation. First of all, I'd like to thank all of you for coming here today. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Cyndy Claudya Halim. I am delighted to be here today to tell you about Indonesian food. This presentation consists of 3 sections. First, I'll start by talking about the main courses. Then I'll focus on the desserts, and finally, I'll end with the snacks. This presentation will take about 10 minutes. There will be a question and answer session after my presentation. Thus, if you have questions, please leave them until the end of the presentation. So, let me begin this with a question. How many of you have ever tried all Indonesian food? I bet none of you have ever done that because our country has a wide variety of cuisine. It's said that Indonesia has around 5,350 traditional recipes. Among those cuisines, in this section, I'll be looking at the some main courses. As we know, we Indonesians rarely have appetizer before eating the main dishes. We start our meal with the main courses. Instead of appetizers, some famous Indonesian main dishes are sate, nasi goreng, and rendang. Sate or satay is a meat skewer that is grilled over hot coals. It is served with a sauce and lontong or rice cake. There are numerous variations of satay in Indonesia. Some of them are sate Madura, sate Padang, sate Merangi, etc. Indonesia is even known for having the richest variation satay in the world. Next is nasi goreng or fried rice. There are also many variations of nasi goreng in our country. Common nasi goreng uses ketchup or sweet soy sauce to spice it. Nasi goreng is traditionally a breakfast dish that uses leftover rice from the previous day's meal. In 2011, nasi goreng was in number 2 for CNN's World's 50 Most Delicious Food. The last Indonesia course dish I'd like to talk about today is rendang. Rendang is an original dish from Padang, Indonesia. Rendang is a beef that is braised in coconut milk and spices for hours. This slow cooking method is the one that makes rendang so tender and rich with spices. Its tenderness and richness in flavor made rendang to be crowned as the number 1 dish on CNN's 2011 World's 50 Most Delicious Food. Now, let's move on to the next section, which is about Indonesian desserts. The same as the main courses, Indonesian desserts are also varied. I'll focus on 2 popular desserts, which are martabak manis and cendol. Let's talk about martabak manis first. Martabak manis or sweet martabak is a bread-like pancake. There are numerous toppings of martabak manis, but the most popular ones are sugar, chocolate sprinkles, cheese, and crushed peanuts. Martabak manis is served folded and cut to small squares that make the toppings getting inside the martabak manis instead of on the top. The second dessert is cendol. Cendol is made out of green rice flour warm like jelly, creamy coconut milk, soft ice, and palm sugar syrup. We can also add jackfruit, durian, red beans as the additional toppings of cendol. Cendol is served best in summer or when the weather is really hot along with snacks. This leads us to the next section, which is about Indonesian snacks. When we are talking about Indonesian food, it isn't complete if we don't mention Indonesian snacks. In this presentation, I'd like to talk about Indonesian most popular snack, gorengan. I believe most Indonesians have tried gorengan. Gorengan or fritter is various kinds of ingredients battered and deep fried. Gorengan is commonly sold by street vendors or traveling carts. There are numerous types of gorengan, such as banana fritter, bakwan, cireng, cassava fritter, fried tofu, cassava fritter, potato fritter, etc. So, that's all I wanted to say about Indonesian food. In conclusion, not only our country is rich in culture, but also cuisines. In this presentation, I only mentioned a few Indonesian foods, but in reality, we have thousands of kinds of cuisines. Now, I'll be pleased to answer questions if you have them. If there's no more question, I'd like to end my talk here. Thank you so much for coming and for listening to my presentation.